Hello everybody, what's up? It's me again, Junkmaster3. And first of all, I just have to say that I'm really sorry that I haven't uploaded any videos in like maybe 2 or 3 weeks by now. But I've been super busy. With the new work, I started to work like at a factory type of deal. So I've been basically like a living zombie after I've ended the day. So that's the reason why I haven't been able to make any videos. And now today is actually Friday, and I finished work a little earlier today. So yeah, this is the reason why I am able to make this video. So yeah, this is going to be an update video, and there's basically most of these are horror movies, some action, some thrillers maybe, but yeah, this is just an update video. So let's begin right away. Now the first three titles here are movies that I received today. First off, we have let's see here. John Dies at the End. This is a movie directed by Don Coscarelli, and that was basically the reason why I picked it up, because I have quite recently watched his movie Survival Quest, which was released in the 80s, and I'm so glad that I found that movie on DVD because I absolutely loved that film, and I'm a big fan of Bubba Hotep as well, so I don't think there's been any movie that Don Coscarelli has directed which I haven't enjoyed. So yeah, John Dies at the End. Then this is some sort of serial killer type of movie called Tony. I'm not sure if this is like a fictional character or if this is like based on a real guy, but I'm a sucker for serial killer movies in general, so yeah, Tony. Then we have a movie which this is typed like a blind buy, but I've heard some really bad things about it, but I don't really pay attention to that all the time, because you can't always like trust the majority of people, because sometimes you tend to enjoy a movie which very many people really hate. There's a movie out there called Incubus with Tara Reid in it, and I know for sure that that movie is not a great film, but I really enjoy it because of some of the stupid things in it. So yeah, Dark Wolf. Yeah, I've heard really bad things about it, but I'm still gonna give it a chance. I really like that cover art though. And then we have a movie called, let's see here, a movie called, what the hell? Survive. This is a movie directed by, let's see here, what's his name? It actually says there on the front, but Rene Cardona. I think this is based on true events. I think this might be the movie that influenced Alive, that film, because I think this covers the same story, but I think this came out maybe 10 years before that movie came out, so or even older. This I actually saw it here with that this came out in 1976. So yeah, Survive. Now, oh my god, I'll be almost talking for 4 minutes right now, and I have a big old stack right here. Meridian, some Full Moon garbage probably. No, I shouldn't say garbage, but most of the Full Moon movies that I have watched, I've not been the greatest, like the hugest fan of. But if I had to choose between Trauma and Full Moon, I have to choose Trauma over Full Moon. But I still enjoy some of the Full Moon movies. I saw Witch House 3 quite recently. It's entertaining trash, so yeah, this might be in the same category. So Meridian. And then this is a complete blind buy. I have no idea what this is about, but some older movie from the 70s, Werewolf of Washington. Just look at that cover art, looks really stupid, but still enjoyable. And then we have a movie called From Beyond the Grave. I think this is like something about the guy who they basically execute, and he comes back to life to take out revenge on the people that did him wrong. So yeah, From Beyond the Grave. Now the next movie is this looks so stupid but still so hilarious. I really love this cover art, to be honest. The Laughing Dead, some splatter from the late 80s, and from what I've heard, this movie has some really entertaining gore effects in it. So yeah, The Laughing Dead. Just look at that cover art; it looks really ridiculous, but still, yeah, entertaining. And then we have some slasher like shot on. I think this is like a shot on video slasher from the early 80s called Victims. Now this is also released by Slasher Video, I believe. Is that it? Yeah, Slasher Video. Now I really dig this cover art, but for some reason I think this like cover art with the eyes and the knife, I think this looks like it's taken from the movie The Forest, which came out in the same year. But maybe that's just me. But yeah, I mean, it's a slasher from the early 80s, so yeah, I had to pick it up. I'm not too sure if that's a shot on video film, but that's just what I think. And then we have a movie which I'm such a big fan of this movie. I mean, not this, now I made it out to be like a masterpiece, but yeah, I think this is very underrated as a slasher film. And yeah, this release comes with tons and tons of special features, so that's the reason why I picked it up. I've already seen it before, and it is The House on Sorority Row, 2-disc edition, 2-disc special edition, released by Scorpion. Yeah, I really enjoy this film. If you're a slasher fan, if you haven't seen this one, check it out. I think it has some great soundtrack as well. So yeah, now one of very few action movies on this list or on this update video, Gymkata. This is a movie I basically picked up because I heard Red Letter Media talk about it in one of their videos, and that's the reason why I picked it up, because it looked so entertaining and so hilarious at the same time. So yeah, Gymkata. Then some other, like, this is I think this is like a drama, thriller, action type of movie called Blue Tiger. Now this, for some reason, reminds me of, I mean, I haven't seen this film yet, but just the cover art reminds me of American Yakuza, but yeah, whatever. Blue Tiger, it has Virginia Madsen and what's his name? Ryo Ishibashi, who was also in American Yakuza. Maybe that's the reason why I thought it looked similar, but yeah. And then we have an old Anchor Bay release. I actually had this movie before, but I think I gave it away to my good friend Lola's Basement on YouTube. But yeah, really glad to finally have this movie in my collection again. And it is the movie called Season of the Witch. And this edition also comes with his movie called There's Always Vanilla. So yeah, really love this cover art as well. So yeah. And then we have probably some cheesy, fun action horror type of deal with Chuck Norris. Hellbound. Just look at that cover art. You just have to pick that one up, don't you? And this one, I mean, I've heard some really bad things about this, but this DVD release looks really weird and really like, yeah, I don't really know what to call it, but yeah, Microwave Massacre. Always wanted to see this one just because it sounds so stupid and so ridiculous, and I tend to enjoy some of those movies. So yeah, Microwave Massacre. I think this came out in, yeah, the early 80s, 83, according to this DVD, but yeah. Then the only Snapper Case release on this in this update video, the movie called Them, a movie about killer like ants, I believe. Now this is really stupid, but I think the Swedish title for this was called Spindlarna, which basically means the spiders, but there's no spiders in this movie, from what I've heard at least. But yeah, Them, I heard this is a classic, so I needed to pick this one up. So yeah, movie from the, yeah, let's see, 54. So yeah, we're looking forward to see this one, Them. Then the next two movies are basically like sequels to another movie which I had before. This is like the animated movie. This is the sequel to Resident Evil: Their Generation, and this is the movie called Resident Evil: Damnation. So yeah, if I remember correctly, I really enjoyed the first one. So yeah, that's the reason why I picked this one up, and also I had to pick up the third one as well, Resident Evil Vendetta. Sorry for the glare, but this is the best I can do at the moment. And this is a movie I remember that I really enjoyed. I watched it with one of my friends, he actually had this in his collection, and I just thought, what the hell, I needed to pick this one up as well. So yeah, Tower Block. This has some really funny dialogue in it. I know it's supposed to be really like dead serious and all that, but some of the dialogue in this is just ridiculous, and not ridiculous, but it's really funny. But I think it's like unintentionally funny. So yeah, Tower Block. I think this is known as something else as well, but I can't remember it at the moment. Now I've talked for more than 10 minutes, so I need to speed up. The next one is called 47 Meters Down. I would say this is probably one of the better shark movies in recent years. I mean, there hasn't really been that many like serious shark movies, and when I mean serious, I mean movies like The Reef and 47 Meters Down, not those Jurassic Shark and Sand Sharks and all of that CGI bull crap. But bull crap, that sounds weird. But 47 Meters Down. Really enjoyed that one. And then we have a movie called My Friend Dahmer. I mean, if you want to watch this, don't expect like to see a like big. I mean, don't expect to get gore and blood when you watch this movie. This is basically a biopic about Jeffrey Dahmer before he became the serial killer, or like his story before he committed these crimes. So, and that's not really a spoiler, but yeah, it's sort of like a biopic. We follow him through his high school years, and he's like an outsider and all of that. So yeah, really interesting and really good in my opinion. So yeah, My Friend Dahmer. I think some of the scenes in that film was filmed at Jeffrey Dahmer's like real house, but maybe that's just a rumor. I have no idea. As Above, So Below. This is a blind buy. I just thought the cover art looked really cool, so you should never do that, but sometimes that's me. Operation Overlord. Another blind buy. Some World War II type of movie. Came out in the 70s, I believe. Yeah, 75, and this is also shot in black and white, so yeah, this will be really interesting. And then the next one is a movie directed by Tony Scott with Kevin Costner. This is from the late 80s, I believe. Revenge. Then the following two titles are Rob Zombie movies. 31. I know there was a whole big fuss about this one before it got released. And then afterwards, I mean after it was released, I didn't really hear anyone talk about this one, so I have no idea what to expect. So, but yeah, 31. And then The Lords of Salem. I've heard mixed things about it. It feels like the most people that have seen this movie actually didn't really enjoy it, but yeah, I'm still really looking forward to see it. And the last movie for this update is a movie which I actually had before, but I'm a sucker for those Arrow releases, so that's the reason why I picked it up. The Beast Within. Just look at that cover art. Just amazing in my opinion. So yeah. Now I've almost wasted 15 minutes of your life, so sorry about that. And yeah, I just wanted to say before I end this video that there might not be as many like videos from me in the near future, because I'm like super busy, and so don't expect me to like upload like one video at week. I mean, one video in 1 week. So we'll see how it goes. Maybe I will be gone for 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I have no idea, but yeah. Hope you everyone enjoyed and didn't get bored, and hope to see you again as soon as possible. So see you next time. Bye bye.